Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you so much for being one of the highest viewers on this channel. Let's get you some bonus messages. I heard for your hard work. You may be finding ways, or you may be wondering how you can kind of gain control over your momentum. Maybe you feel like you haven't been on it, you know? Hey, Alex. Hey, KK. Um, Something about being strong and standing up for yourself or confronting. You may have to go up against like the powers that be, whether that is like in court or with your job or just having to go downtown, do all the boring stuff. Or this could even be someone who's not that nice in your life, okay? But if you've been abusing your power, you may want to examine that. If that's what this Emperor in the reverse here is representing, an abuse of power, then you may want to think about that again. Okay, so let's see what this is. Or have you been abusing your power, Cancer, in a situation? Are some of y'all like the bosses? How have you been doing this? And it could be the other way around, take it how it resonates, but just keep an open mind. We just got here, you know. For some of you, you've been abusing your power with somebody who has come back into your life, or be careful if someone comes back into your life and you end up being like, kind of like, I don't know. Are you? Who is this that's coming back into your life? This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This person could be a bit of a loner, a strategist in a way, like that. They could move like that. This could be someone who they could have just gotten a new job, but they don't feel happy. This is somebody who's not really happy. They may have a job where they have to like move or go away, or something about this job could end the two of you's relationship, or could have ended the two of you's relationship. So it's like good news, bad news. Which one you want first? How do you feel about this person, Cancer? Is this the person that abused their power? This is more of what they didn't say or why they weren't. I'm hearing so excited to see you, or why it never seemed like this person was just like gung ho, you know what I mean, for this situation. Or if you just felt like this person isn't telling me everything, it's just if something lacked so much. Whether this was like the communication sucked, the follow up sucked, a lot of things sucked. Like the bad probably made the good. Like there are some cases where people have like this pimp mentality where they give you this beautiful, they show you a really good time. They love bomb you, they get you all buttered up because the abuse is on the way. This person ain't even good at the buttering up part, so it's kind of like, what am I even here for? I don't even get to go all the way up on the roller coaster to hit that dive, It's like you didn't even manipulate me long enough to get me there. Something like that is here. Why is this person coming? This is a romantic affair? You could have been in a like secret romantic affair with this person, you know? Why is this coming up? This person wants to hold on to you. They want to work things out with you, but they're not seeing a way up. They're not seeing, like, you're not letting, let's say if you live in an apartment building, you're not buzzing them in. And they're trying to figure out how to get in there without breaking in. Without, it's like someone's realizing you're okay. Like, imagine if you had like dates with this person sometimes, and maybe y'all went to specific places or something, and it's like now you're going to those places by yourself, and they're like, you didn't think to call me? But this person abused their power when it was with you, when they had a chance with you. And how would they do? It's like this person was not keeping their promises, okay? Like whatever the two of you may have had planned, everything was just off task. Just off task with this situation. There's no follow-up. And it's like, well, do you even care? Do you even like this can't I know it's not love, it couldn't be love, but are you even interested? Something like that. Is this hitting on for you, Alex? You know what's crazy? This is like somebody who they think love sucks. Is that why they didn't truly invest with you? Is this like something they've already been through? This person, okay, so they've been through something that kind of gave them this love sucks mentality, right? But they also kind of continued it's like they were the one, let's say they got in a relationship that really broke their heart, just took them out of the game for a while. They became the problem after that. Like, this is somebody who they didn't take that in stride. They just became the reason why it keeps happening. And they're not happy with this either. And I'm sure whoever has been on their path before you got here is probably not happy with them either. So this is somebody who is absolutely capable of making things happen. This ain't no slouch. I'm picking up on, but they're not good in relationships. So it's because they've stopped believing in it. If this person could, if they were inspired to really put their best into a relationship, this person is amazing. But because they're so undecided, like they get to a point, if this person doesn't trust the decision, they're gonna be terrible at it. Either they're not gonna do it at all, they're gonna sabotage, or they're gonna be so freaking bad at it and that's probably why the follow through is so poor in this situation, because baby, they can't trust you. They can't trust you. But I don't think it's about you. You could be from Georgia, or they could be from Georgia. Something about Georgia. You could be visiting Georgia. You would come up. This is like one of those situations where you just got tired of trying to figure it out. It just wasn't connecting. It just wasn't. But maybe if you were wondering whatever happened with that person who just never cooperated with what they came for. It's not like they didn't cooperate and it was your idea. This person came to you. Whoever that was, if you was wondering like what happened with that, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It's rarely anything outside of ourselves, why we act the way that we do. So if that helps, I hope it helps. You have someone else that's digging up dirt about you. You had a Scorpio from Georgia, you blocked him, smelt his bull from a mile away. Baby, the Scorpios have been infamous lately. I love Scorpios. I love to party with y'all. Okay. I don't know about relationship. But who is this that's in your business, Cancer? They try to be a bit incognito about this. This is like somebody who will, like, if you drop something, they'll pick it up on the low and like hold on to it and see what it's about. This person, they thought you was lonely because you was alone. They're very intrigued by you. This person thought you were lonely. I don't think you're lonely. I don't think you're lonely. I think you're busy. You got your mind on your money and your money on your property. Some of y'all are and you probably not alone. You are in a relationship. There's a connection in your life. Okay. Why did they think you was lonely? Because you lost hope in them? I'm hearing I'm thinking about the tortoise and the hare. This is somebody who thought you could be one. You a worker bee, you know. You just kept chipping away, chipping away. If I do a little bit today, and I do a little bit tomorrow, I'm gonna be further by the third day. And you just kept chipping away, and now you're in this like really good position, and you probably dating somebody. But somebody you were dealing with, they were already successful. They were achieving a lot in their life. They get a lot of praise. The girlies or the boys at work was all on them. Like they get that kind of action. So they probably didn't even really consider you. They were kind of like, oh, lonely Cancer. Well, is this person kind of shitting on you, Cancer? It's like you can't, yeah. And they point the finger at you. This kind of person that kind of looks at you. Maybe you just popping into Walmart, Home Depot real quick. You just got your Crocs on with your sweatpants have a paint on them. You were painting. You were probably painting for a client. I don't know. It's like this person caught you at a time where it kind of looked like you ain't have shit going on. And it's like they pointed the finger. They kind of blamed you for it. It's crazy. This person's an asshole. Thank you so much, Him, for the 70. What the hell just happened? Thank you so much, Hen, for the $74.99. My bad. I love you too, Hen. Thank you for the super chat. You said because they project they lonely. Honey, she don't sound like the lonely type. Tell her you ain't like Daddy and Maddie. Well, you are Maddie, huh? Are you Daddy or are you Maddie? Let's see here. I hope I didn't just put some bullshit on my computer. All right. He said you Maddie. Maddie don't seem like the lonely type, okay? You over here with it. This Lewis and Maddie right here. Are y'all having an affair? Am I putting your business out there? Is that what this is, Cancer? You should have told me. No, that's not what this is. Some of y'all just dating. I don't know. This is like somebody, again, they projected they lonely on you. But I thought they had all this nice stuff. What they got going on now? This person is successful in their own right, okay? This ain't no slouch. But they are, like, not the best. What this person is going through right now, they could have had a love relationship that just ended in their life. And it's making them think about you and why things didn't work out with you and why they let you go. They trying to figure that out. Why did they do that? Cancer. Who said emotionally bankrupt? They could have had some money problems too at that time, but it's like this person felt like they needed to go fix themselves. And they treated you like that's what this was, Cancer. This is somebody who's like, I don't have my shit together. I'm jealous. I deal with jealousy issues. I'm very insecure. I'm skating on thin ice at work. My friends are starting to look at me crazy. I cheated on my last person. I'm probably cheating on you. Like this person did not have their shit together, and they projected all of that onto you. It's like they created this vision of you through the lens of their insecurity and unfinished task. It wasn't even your fault. This wasn't even your fault. I feel really bad about myself. I'm actually embarrassed that I just said that. Like this person's brain, if you was up there with them, you'd be trying to get out of that room. You'd be trying to get out of that person's mind. You're like, oh, baby, you making me uncomfortable. You remember how Sheila, she was so concerned about her weight and how did I get married? Why did I get married? This person probably ended up married at some point and was like, how did I end up here? That is no shade. But you remember when Sheila was sitting at the table with the new fine guy? And he was like, baby, you making me uncomfortable for you. If you feel like you fat, lose the weight. I can help. Just it is what it is. You got to get your shit together however you can. But you can't spew your insecurities all over people and expect them to understand because you're not even happy with it. He was telling her, if you're not happy with your weight, then do something about it. If this person wasn't happy with their life, their job, how things turned out, welcome to the world. You have to do something about your problems. You are not the one to come to, are you, Cancer? But anyway, this is X. It's giving an X, so that's going on. I don't think it's worth. We're not gonna pull no more cards on it. But this person is getting read down by life right now. You're focused on your daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead me not into the some of y'all don't want to be poor. You're done with broke. Okay. If Tyrone tripping and if Keisha ain't acting right and if Craig still ain't got no money, guess who do? The Cancer. You're dealing with yourself, okay? Your daily bread. You could be building a stronger relationship with God during this time. There's a lot of your mouth is closed going on in your life. You can have Virgo in your chart or be close to a Virgo or something about Virgo. Detached. Baby, people wonder if you give a damn, but you do. And that's why you in this energy. People don't understand you. You have people around you that have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I can't. Like you could be one of them conscious people, but you kind of fit in with everybody else. So you stick out like a sore thumb, even though you look like you're supposed to be here. And it's like you're definitely the one in the room getting different results than everyone else, but your mindset is somewhere completely different. And that's why you have and are able to do, have access to the things that you do because, baby, it's different over here. And I'm not finna. I feel like I'm picking up on the Cancer. It's like I don't. What I understand doesn't have to be explained to you. It's a very grown energy. I really like it. I really like it. It's detached, and you're focused on saying shit every day, and people get bored with that. You could deal with a lot of romantic interests that lose focus really fast. They may not feel as accomplished as you do, and it's because they're not as focused as you are. These people are probably have your talent and more. But if you don't take your ass to work, if you don't focus on the things that you need, you're not gonna get the results. You're not. You can't. I think I just said this in the reading. You can't get cast iron skillet results in the microwave. You can't. Okay, it's not gonna have that crisp. It's not gonna have that char. It's not gonna have, you know what I'm saying? So, is this about you? Let me see. They're not locked in. They are not locked in. So, what is this about? Some of y'all could be dealing with anything from a legal situation, immigration. You may be feeling a bit insecure about it, but I'm seeing a good outcome for you. You are overthinking something, and it's keeping you from getting things done. I don't know what this is. What is this about? Hmm. Be careful of who's around you, okay? Because you could be overthinking things and you got it already. You like, it's like, what do you mean Cancer's nervous? Like, if you have somebody who really knows you, who really believes in you, who really, like, they know how the Cancer performs, they're like, what do you mean Cancer's nervous? What do you mean Cancer's late? And they automatically, they're not, this is who, I feel like there's somebody in your life who knows, like, if you don't show up or something, if you're not performing in tip top shape, they know they ready to blame somebody else because they know it's not you. I don't know. You got somebody who vouches for you real strong. But if you in a situation and you feel like I don't know what to do, it's your energy. You feel like you don't know what to do. This is you. You stop. You don't forget how strong you are. You may feel very connected to someone, but if it come down to you or them, I think you need to make the right decision because the energy that they put you in is it's like if you feel better, but then you miss out on opportunities because there's a lot of overthinking, which could cause procrastination, and it's like when you're on your own. And I'm not saying that you have to be single in order to do this. You have to be aligned with the right people, situation. You know, there are higher powers that be that understand how energy works. And they're very successful because they understand that you have to create a vibration, you have to create a foundation for your manifestations. There has to be an energy. There has to be, it's almost like when you take in a person from, bumfuck Georgia and polishing them up into a celebrity. There are steps, okay? And there's location, there's the right marketing, there's the right lighting, there's the right diet, there's the right, you know what I'm saying? There are people who know this, okay? And it looks like you are either getting onto this, maybe you've already learned this, and you're realizing that there's something that's throwing your rhythm off. And it looked like it's a person. Is this they legal issues? This is your shit. What is this? For some of you, this is you clearing house, right? You could be clearing out your email, finishing up your taxes, organizing, throwing away old documents that you know you're not using no more. It's just taking up space. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing. You're like remastering something in terms of your life, bureaucracy, whatever that entails, because baby, things are about to move very quickly for you. Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands. I was just talking about this in a another reading, which I'm gonna try to fix the audio on. I'll announce that soon. But okay, what was that I was looking at? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. You are in a time of very powerful change, destiny. You've been through the ups and downs, but the Wheel of Fortune is there to remind you that you're on the right track. If it's in the upright and yours is showing up in the upright, this is calling you to take responsibility for your life and put yourself in the driver's seat so that you can bring about the changes that you want to see. You're already there. You're already in that energy. Whatever this is that could be threatening that, I'm not saying there won't be distractions, there won't be delays, there won't be a change of plan ever, but make sure you're not the one that sabotages this. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's easy to be like, oh, well, ever since this person came to my life. Yeah, but what did you stop doing when this person came into your life? Did you stop working out? Did you stop doing this? Did you stop doing and why? Why did you stop doing those things? I'm sure those are the things that attracted the person to you in the first place. So let's see. And I get it. It can happen to anybody, but it's being brought to your attention in this reading. Is this you, Cancer? The excuses have to stop, Cancer. I feel like I hyped you up and now I gotta cuss you out real quick. There may be too many excuses as to why something won't work, and you just need to do it. You just need to do it. What's your advice right here about these excuses? Do it. The Ace of Wands. Get your ass up and get to work. Really put it close to that past stuff. Like why it didn't work back in 2021 is because it's supposed to work in 2025. Or it didn't work back in 2021 because you came up with 455,000 excuses. This is when, and it's not, I was in the mirror earlier and I said the year is young because I thought, damn, it's already October 29th. And then I heard my voice in my head say, the year is young. The night is still young. It's not too late. You watching this reading, it's not too late. Stop losing yourself in other people. Okay. You're not a better partner because you lost yourself in the relationship. You're not it doesn't make you more attractive or better anything because you put too much into another motherfucker. Okay. So and you feel like, oh well, I don't know, love is too risky to get involved. Just stop doing too much. That's it. You don't have to become this person's mother, father, auntie, uncle, mentor, motivational speaker. You don't have to do nothing, really, but be yourself. Most people who have all the money in the world and all this kind of stuff, they're like, well, what made you choose this person? I just love the way she makes me feel. I love watching her or him do what they do, It's never, oh, I love this person because of their law degree from, or because they cook and clean and they fold my clothes exactly like this. It's usually not those things. And usually when you hear those things, when you say, well, why, when you ask somebody, well, why do you love this person? And they start naming acts of service, baby, you could have hired somebody to do that. So it's like, I don't know. Love is not too risky. You just have to change the way that you're working it. You have to make it a workable plan for you. Okay. You said doing too much feels unattractive. It does. It does. I never forget. You know, I had a lesson in that some years back. And my girlfriend told me, stop cooking and cleaning for these motherfuckers. And I said, okay. And so I just sat my ass down. She said, sit your ass down and be pretty. Just be pretty. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do anything for your partner. But for me, I was too much on the I was on the wrong side of the spectrum. Okay. I needed a little bit of balance. And when I made that one little shift, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have a few test trials, okay? But this was a really good lesson for me because the next person that I dated was the biggest asshole. He was like this biggest sweetheart, but also the biggest asshole. Like, he was the kind of person where, and a lot of people like this, it's kind of common, but he was a bit extreme. It was like a test, okay? But he was like the type where it's like, I'm gonna treat you how you allow me to treat you. Like, how, depending on what you putting down, is how you gonna get treated by me. I may not necessarily leave you because I'm about to treat you bad. I'm just gonna stay and treat you like he wasn't a good person, but it was a good test for me because this is somebody who don't cook, clean, do nothing. Bitch, I'm not even gonna spend no money on you. But I got spoiled by him more than he had to stop himself, like, wait a minute. I ain't never cooked for nobody in my life. And it was just a shift of energy. It was like instead of giving, oh, let me help you with that. I was sitting there doing my nails. And I really took care of myself and I kept my workout schedule and I did all these things for myself. And that's what he fell in love with. So if you are an over nurturer, sit your ass down and file your nails and let them cook for you. And it's not about getting people to using people or anything like that. If I'm telling you this story, you're not a user. If anything, you're the one that's been getting used. So sit down and let people love you. This literally says, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole bunch of people to try to please. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Sit down and have a cup of coffee and let them bring you something to eat. This says, love people. Love them with all your heart, but be sure to love yourself first. And then it says, do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter and it's time for you to honor them. Period. Self-worth. Why settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole meal? Now, I was talking to a Cancer who seemed to have their shit together. Okay, but love may be where things kind of get a little mixed up. You don't have to put the type of effort you put into work into somebody that you don't even know, who ain't even tried and true prove that they even gonna be here next year. So it's not too late to make this shift, Cancer. Get on it. And I'm wishing you the very best. I love you. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you again for being the highest viewers on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.